Hi guys, it's Sophie, the pumpkin picker here. Just thought I'd come on and show you what I've sold over the weekend and up until this morning, which is Tuesday. So yeah, let's start with vinted. First item I sold is this barber hat. Barber's quite a good mate to look out for. I got this in the 99p charity shop and I've sold it for £7. Next item on Vinted is these hair dyes, the Swarovski, whatever it's called, live ones in a bright blue. I got these brand new in my local Heron, which is like a discount food shop. I got them for £1 each and I've sold them for £6. And the last item I've sold on Vinted is this Egyptian artwork. I think it's quite cool. So anyway, I paid £1 for this in the charity shop, and I have sold it for £4 on Vinted. So that's it, my only free Vinted orders. Yeah, everything's gonna fall. Right, okay. So let's go on to eBay. So I've just sold this one this morning. It's Kyle from South Park. It's a little plushie from 1998. Now, vintage South Park items are actually quite collectible, so that's something that you should definitely be looking out for. I got a massive bundle of South Park teddies, and I think one of them was a key ring from a car boot recently, and some of them have still got their tags on, and they're like quite valuable, from like 50 to like £150. But the whole bundle cost me like a tenner, so I just like said this is like £2. And I've sold him for £9 and 15p. The next item I'll show you is these Tesco jeans. Tesco jeans, they are brand new with the tags. Yeah, still brand new with the tags on. Got these at the car boot for £1. And I've sold them for £9 and 45p. I've already bagged these up when I put them on the shelf, but there's some Pavers bright red shoes. Pavers is a decent brand that sells quite quickly on eBay, and I paid £2 for these at the car boot, and I've sold them for £11 and 61p. Sold these Clark's Chelsea boots. These were from the £1 charity shop, so they were like 99p, and I've sold them for £19 and 71p, so that's quite a nice sale there. Sticking with the shoe theme, I got these Samuel Windsor like men's dress shoes. They're like really good condition. They're virtually brand new. And my local Bernardo's had a half price sale, so I ended up only paying £4 for these, and I sold them for £21 and 10p, that says. I got this Alcatel phone. It's brand new in the box. It has been opened, but it's never been used. I paid £3 for this at the car boot, and I sold it for £18 and 67p. I've got some HP ink here that I got in my local charity shop. Ink's another fast selling item on eBay, so something people need to be looking out for. And it's actually expired, but people do still buy expired ink. This was £2 in the charity shop, and I've sold it for £12 and 94p. Next item I'll show you is this crystal jewellery making kit. This was £2 at my local charity shop, and I've sold it for £7.99. Got this little Guinness mug, quite a collector's item. This was only 50p at the car boot, and I have sold it for, where are we? Yeah, £15.95, so that's quite a nice profit on that one. This was in a recent video of mine. I paid £2 for this at the car boot, and I've sold it for £11.13. In the same video, I got this Star Wars bag. It's actually from Disneyland as well, and it's like Chewbacca themed on the strap there. So this was £3 at the car boot, and I have sold it for where are we? Chewbacca, yeah, £28.18 on this one. It's a £25 profit. That's really, really nice. Got these vintage plastic plates with fairies on. I got 3 for £3, so they were £1 each at my local car boot. And I've sold them separately on eBay. For some reason they've paid 2 lots of postage, but they've sold for £10.99 each, so £10 profit on each one. I got this dinner plate with like cards on it, playing cards. I think it's really cool. That's why I picked it up. Sometimes I pick things up that I quite like. I just quite like it, looking at these kinds of things. And I used to play a lot of poker back in the day, so that's why it stood out to me. So this was £2, and I sold it for £16 and a penny. And the last item I've got to show you is these coffee canisters. There's like tea and sugar ones as well in light blue. They were 50p each. I got them at the local car boot, and I've sold them for £8.78. So there we are. So yeah, I think 18 or 19 orders I'm going to pack up and get posted today before I go to work tonight. So yeah, but I've had a good day. I managed to get hold of System of a Down tickets, so yeah, I'm finally going to see System of a Down. It's a band I've always enjoyed listening to since being a teenager, so like 20 years now I've been listening to them. And I say I'm not a big fan of festivals, so when I think System of a Down, that's normally what they generally like play, or they've been out of action for like years. But yeah, they are doing a tour, and I was so excited, and yeah, managed to get my tickets, and I managed to get a coach booked as well at the same time to take me from Nottingham to Tottenham Stadium in London. So yeah, everything's all bought, everything's all paid for, and I've got decent seats that aren't too high up. So yeah, really, really excited for that. Anyway, I'm rambling. So I spent £35 altogether on these items. Total sales is £242.74, and that means my total profit is £207.74. Right, thanks very much for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe and share with everybody. Yeah, thanks very much and have a good day. I've also sold some shoes from Primark that I've included in these pictures because the person's bought them, but they want to do collection only and they can't come till Saturday or Sunday to collect them. So yeah, there's a picture of those in here, and I think they're actually included in the total as well. Thank you.